How are you lovely people doing today? My name is John and welcome to a fantastic episode of the Zombie Storyline Q&A. In this series, I take your questions about the zombie storyline and I answer them. Whether it be a big, a small, or a simple question, I'm more than happy to answer it. So go ahead, leave your questions down below. Maybe I'll see it and hell, maybe I'll answer it. You may even be in the next episode. If you want, there are two ways you can submit your questions. The first way is to tweet me at JohnnyJ25. I'm always checking my Twitter and it's one of the best ways to get in touch with me. A link is down below. Another thing you can do is also leave them down in the comments below. I go through all the comments and I guarantee your question will get seen. Without further ado, let's get rocking and rolling with the episode. We're gonna kick today's episode off with a question from Hayden Lampard, who asks, in the Black Ops 3 trailer, we see that the zombies' eyes are yellow. We also see the yellow eyes before Richtofen took control and Maxis took control. Do the yellow eyes in Black Ops 3 show that the storyline is going in a loop, or are we seeing that Maxis has full control? So there could be the possibility of the storyline going in a loop. I wouldn't exactly consider that the next stage for Black Ops 3 because then we'd just be playing the same maps over again. There is also the possibility of Maxis having full control. Whenever somebody from the Maxis family is in control, the zombies have yellow eyes. And as far as we know, that is the only way the zombies could have yellow eyes, but there could be multiple ways. We can't say for certain. However, I have a different theory. There's been some leaks, there's been some rumors that have been floating around. Now, I'd say 90% of the leaks are false. However, there has been one guy on Reddit that has been leaking some fairly reputable leaks. And one of the things that he said was that Black Ops 3 would actually be basically a alternate ending to Origins, or at least that's what I think he was trying to get at. He wasn't very specific. He was fairly vague in his leaks, but the idea is almost, we have the Origins ending, the one that we've all come to know, love, and hate. And this isn't actually the way it's going to go down. Something different happens. We don't know what. Maybe we don't free Samantha. Samantha actually becomes enraged and she decides to send the zombies after everyone. And I would imagine that this storyline would probably take place in the early 1920s, the wonderful Roaring 20s. Now this is of course speculation. Do not take what I say as a fact. Do not go to your friends and say Black Ops 3 in the 1920s confirmed. I am simply basing this off of some leaks that have a little bit of a reputation of being fairly accurate. I can't say for certain. So why do the zombies have yellow eyes? Samantha is in control, baby. Moving on, we have a question from Baxter Max, who asks, in Black Ops 3, do you think we'll revisit Group 935 on Moon? So I don't think we'll be revisiting Group 935, and I know I just in the previous question explained where I think Black Ops 3 will be going, but I chose this question for a specific reason. The last time we've seen our characters from the World War II timeline, the one in which Group 935 existed throughout World War II and our characters progressed to Moon, the last time we saw them was Moon. We didn't see them throughout Black Ops 2 in that strand of time, and if the way Black Ops 3 is going in the direction that I predict, then that might be the end of them. And what that means is that these characters actually died on the Moon, unfortunately. Or at least their story becomes so insignificant after Moon that it doesn't really matter, which is a little bit unfortunate. We've always wondered, when are we going to revisit these characters? How did they get down from the Moon? Will they ever be seen again? And do they bear any relevance to the story once again? Will we be playing as the 4 original characters plus Samantha? And quite possibly, they may be gone. We may be done with them. We may never see them on or after the Moon again, which is a little bit unfortunate. And when we do consider the way the story has progressed, it goes from Moon all the way to Buried. We know the exact series of events that lead to either Maxis or Richtofen assuming full control. And these 4 characters that we've come to love who are stuck on the Moon played no part in it whatsoever. So maybe this was something that we knew all along, but just kind of in a form of denial refused to accept. These characters are probably gone, and I wouldn't expect to see them get down from the Moon in Black Ops 3. We're gonna end today's episode with a question from Euphoriclad Gaming, who asks, why is there a missile inside the Burgertown burger? Is it a secret weapon, and is Bubby, the Burgertown mascot, a sentient being? So I wouldn't exactly call Bubby a sentient being. He hasn't really shown any sort of sentient characteristics. He doesn't exactly have a free will. He just kind of is a robot. He was probably programmed to be able to come alive and attack zombies. Now, this begs the question, what went on in Burgertown? Why is there all this sort of Atlas technology? And here's what I think happened. we have the Outbreak research facility. This place got overrun by zombies. Well, now Atlas needs a new place for them to conduct research on the zombies, and what they did was they went into the sewers. They went underground by some random burger town. Now, they didn't go there because there was a burger town. This was probably just a location that they were able to build some secret research bases, and that's why we have all this stuff underground and above ground. That's what I think happened, and they built sort of all these different defenses in case there was an outbreak. This includes secretly souping up the Bubby mascot into a robot that can fight zombies, hiding a missile within the Burger Town burger, and then also maybe throwing some mystery boxes and perks around the area. I think they did this just as a way to prepare themselves in case something went wrong. Now, unfortunately, something did go wrong at the Burger Town research facility, if that's what we want to call it, and then that's when our characters are there to rescue people. So I'd imagine that it just went on as a regular Burger Town, and then under the nose of everybody working there, it was also an Atlas research facility just underground in the sewer system, and then partially above ground. That's at least my speculation. We don't exactly know for sure. That's about it for this week's episode of the Zombie Storyline Q&A though. If you guys enjoyed the video, maybe give it a like, possibly subscribe. Let's see if we can try to hit 300 likes on this video. I think that would be pretty banging. Now, if you'd like to see more episodes, be sure to subscribe. I upload a new one every week, and if you enjoyed this one, I'm sure you'll love the next one. Have a great day, and bye.